Hi everyone, this is Vishnu here. I wanted to review this book for you. It's called The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer. This is Michael Singer's second book. He is the author of The Untethered Soul. This book just came out a couple months ago, and the book is about letting go. It's about surrendering, and it's about allowing life to take its course. As Singer reminds us in this book, the universe has been around for about 13.8 billion years. It doesn't need us to do a single thing. We let personal preferences, opinions, our likes and our dislikes, our demands of life get in our life's way. We expect to see certain things in our life, a certain job, a certain relationship, a certain house, a certain person, circumstances to unfold a certain way. And when it doesn't, we get angry, we get upset, we get frustrated. When we don't get what we want, our mind remains fixed on what we want. Life becomes a constant struggle. And you know what? Michael Singer tells us in this book, it doesn't have to be that way. The universe, life, planets rotate on their own. We just have to stand back and allow it to happen. Most of this book is about Michael Singer's life, or Mickey Singer, as people call him. He shares a life-changing experience with him that happened in the 70s. He was a graduate economics student. He was sitting on the couch having a conversation with someone, and there was a moment of uncomfortable silence when his mind kept talking to him. He saw and felt neurotic voices in his head. He wanted to make these voices that we all hear in our heads, our inner chatter or our mental talk, to stop. And he came across a book on Zen Buddhism. He wanted to learn to quiet his mind, and he wanted to have some peace. So he developed a spiritual practice over the years. Much of what this book is about his life. Every chapter seems completely unreal and unbelievable. He moves to the woods. He's gifted basically from the universe home in the woods. He continues to acquire acres and acres of land while he lives there. He completes his graduate degree. He gets married. He has a kid. He starts a construction company without knowing anything about construction. He learns to program computers, and he ends up starting a company, a medical billing company, that ends up being a $1 billion public company. And he does all of this while living in the woods, and he even builds his corporate offices in the remote woods in the middle of nowhere. He lives an extremely simple and spiritual life, meditates a couple times a day, and life just unfolds all around him. He teaches us all how to surrender to life by using his own unbelievable life. Every page in this book, I couldn't believe that this was his actual life. So what do you do to surrender? You become aware of your mental chatter, your thoughts, and your inner talk. You work on a spiritual practice to find the reservoir of peace and silence within. You build a mindfulness practice so you can stop listening to all the mind chatter, the personal preferences, the likes and the dislikes, the judgments, the opinions, and we practice acceptance. See the life that shows up in front of you as something that has come to take you beyond yourself. If your mind or your personal self complains, use that as an opportunity to let the mental chatter just go and surrender to what life is presenting you right now in that moment. Follow the flow of life. You don't have to resist or fight the stream of life that life is taking you down. See all experiences as a gift from life. That's it. Two very distinct steps to surrender. Let go of the personal likes and dislikes that form inside your mind and your heart. And second, you simply look to see what is being asked of you, the situation that's unfolding in front of you. Ask yourself what you do if you were not guided by your personal preferences. Follow your deeper inner guidance and allow life to take you to places that you could have never imagined. Please pick up this book. It's called The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer.